Hey guys, today we're doing repairs to the $700 ship box that I bought. The engine has a tap sound to it, so we're gonna try to fix that, and I'll show you some other quirks about it that we'll try to fix in this video. Let's do it! Alright guys, first problem I'm fixing with the ship box is this door handle that will not open, only from the inside. Here is the finished part. Got JB Weld all over it. Should hold. See how it works. You pull the handle and it pushes that down. It was broken before. And let's pretend I won't have to fix it 2 or 3 more times before I decide on actually replacing it. I mean, come on, man, it's a ship box. This is what $700 gets you, folks. A perfectly running engine. Changing the Accords oil today. I got a thicker oil, 5W40. So we might be able to minimize the noise that the valves are making, or the lifter, whatever. I don't know what it is yet. New oil filter. And I got this. It's called Rizlone engine treatment. It's for noisy lifters, and like if there was a little piece of dirt in the cylinder for the lifter, then that could be causing the issue we have now where there's a loud noise. And we got to put a whole quart of this in, and then we're just gonna put the rest of regular oil in, start it up, hopefully it quiets down. Enough for me to get under there. And gotta get the oil pan and something else. Ratchet. Alright, got the stuff. Gonna loosen up oil fill. I should probably look up how many quarts this thing takes, because my oil drain pan, is a little bit weird. If that fills all the way up, I got my fuel line bucket right there. Hopefully not. Oh, look at that cute little oil filter. Hopefully it's not a pain in the booty. We can get it out easy. Alright, here is a problem I had. I'll show you, let me get to it right here. I had to drill a hole into the socket because the socket was sliding on it. Whoever put this in, I'm thinking it was the owner, forgot to put oil on the O-ring. This thing was extremely tight. I had to drill a hole, put a self-tapper through it, and then use the ratchet to take it off. But now, it's free, so I'm gonna put the bin under it, drain that, put the new one on, and everything should be a lot smoother now. Alright, we're gonna add a full bottle of engine treatment. This is exactly 1 quart. Let's see if my pour is good. Oh yeah. I looked it up and this car looks like it takes about 4.5 quarts. And I'm not gonna film that because my phone's almost dead. And it's also first day of school tomorrow, so I gotta get this done quick. But I will show you the startup. Alright, we're gonna start her up. You know what this means, right? P0420 means full exhaust system upgrade. Alright, this is going to be my sad attempt at a tint job on my windows. As you can see, I did a pretty okay job fitting the tint to the actual window, but this is on the outside. I have to do this on the inside. Long story short, I basically messed up the first time on the driver's side. You have to roll the window down to tint windows. I didn't compensate for that part of the window being down, and I messed up the tint on that one side, but I fixed it, and this is what it looks like now. We're not going to look at that little tear in the corner either. It's my first time. Give me a break. All right. So today we are going to be replacing the starter on this because it went out on me for some reason. Just when you turn the key, all it does is make a clicking sound. Our starter is right here. You can see this brass looking thing right there, and right below it, all that needs to come out. So we're gonna dig in there, take a few things apart, and then replace this starter. I'm gonna show you the noise it makes, or what it does. Turn the key in the start position, and then that click noise. That seems like the starter's seized on there or something. I tried tapping it with the hammer and that didn't do anything, so we're going to replace it. Alright, gotta remove the 10mm bolt for the air box. And there's one on the other side down there. And then we're gonna take this whole assembly off because I have an upgraded air intake anyways. Also have to take the battery pan off. Looks like all the bolts are right there on top, so shouldn't be an issue. And then we'll get more room to get to the starter. Alright, so I got the battery pan out, and I want to show you guys something in case you're doing this at home. On the battery pan, there's a bolt on the underside of the pan. You have to get that out. I believe it's a 13mm. That's what I used to get mine out. And then I just kept this overfill reservoir on and took it off of the out of the coolant nipple. The next step is to remove the 12mm bolt right here. And there's a little plug thing that you just pull off. You can use a screwdriver if you need to, but I was able to rip it off with my fingers. I believe I think we have to take this off right here, and then there's 2 or 3 bolts around the corners. Here's one right here. This one is going to be hard to see, but it's right on the left side of the starter, and you gotta get a 3/8 extension and a long 14mm to get on the bolt. And then I had to use a pipe to break the bolt loose and then get that one out too. Before we reinstall this new one, we gotta put the old little bracket on here. That's an 8mm. Gonna take that off, put it on the new one, and then we can reinstall. Alright, so I'm gonna continue to put the new starter in the car. I'm not gonna film most of it because I'm not feeling too well. I just got the COVID-19 probably 3 days ago, so I'm still like feeling pretty bad with it, but I have to finish this car. So it's also about to rain in an hour, it says, so I need to get this done, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after. Sorry to end it a little abruptly, but this is a good cutoff point from our repairs to our mods on this car. We're going to be getting into a lot of fun stuff soon, so stay tuned for that. See you guys in the next one.